Welcome to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank that brings you market views and insights on the go.
Welcome to Cut to the Chase. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of February. I'm Daniel Lam, your host for the podcast. We've been getting many questions on semiconductors versus software. Yes, there has been some significant underperformance from software stocks over the past few weeks. There was fear that AI would be able to replace the software systems, such as the customer relationship management ones and enterprise systems. But we've noticed that there was some indiscriminate selling on the software stocks, so there are dislocation opportunities that one can take advantage of. One notable area is cybersecurity, where the systems are quite integrated into the companies and it is quite hard to replace in practice. Looking at the entire software space, however, there are a number of factors acting against it. First of all, in terms of expected earnings growth in 2026, global semiconductors are expected to grow by 40%, outpacing 19% in global technology and 12% in software. Semiconductors tend to perform better in the early to middle stage of the business cycle, while software is more of a mid to late stage play. We believe we're still in the earlier stages of the AI business cycle. Now, if there were to be one notable theme from the current US earnings season, it is the higher than expected CapEx guidance from the major hyperscalers. And this helps semiconductors because hyperscalers need to spend on high-end chips to move up the curve in AI development. Moreover, the cost structure is also acting against software stocks because their employee cost as a percentage of revenues is more than 40%, so labor cost intensive, versus only 10 to 20% in semiconductor companies. The saving grace for software stocks is that the relative valuation compared to semiconductors is at a 10-year low, but the absolute level of relative valuation is only a few percentage points at a discount. So if there were to be further re-rating of semiconductor stocks and further de-rating for software ones, then this discount in valuation can deepen further. So the already low relative valuation does not warrant an overly aggressive rotation out of software stocks, but it makes sense to trim excessive holdings in software companies and rotating the exposure to semiconductor ones. That is all from me for today. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, please don't forget to rate and like it. Thanks for listening, and we wish you a happy day ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank. For more details, visit Market Views on the Go on our website or click the link in the description.